Now if I'm tunes, I no dancehall.
Jupiter.
Em lyrically fenke. They all of them are pick me. No, none of them fit true. None of them no bad like settings, you know. None of them no lyrical like Magikal. Come here, the number one. Lyrically diabolical and clinical.
Episode.
Episode. Kivogari artists. Him just a mix up with B.I. life. Like they are all soakings. Like they are not authentic.
Shatta Wale.
No. Shatta Wale.
Dancehall king.
How can a dancehall artist do a song and name it Killer Jimmy? Is it dancehall or dancehall? Like how are the blows and scared? Me no.
The matter chop hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey!
Aye.
How would you feel when you wake up in the morning, you go online and you see somebody talking on an interview and they call your favorite Kivogari artist? I mean, this guy, well, for whatever it is, his name is Magikal Settings, and he's made a very bold statement which has got so many people talking about it. According to Magikal Settings, there's no dancehall artist in Ghana. Lots of people's names were mentioned, of which some of your favorites even chop stray bullets. Shatta Wale chop Stonebwoy chop Episode chop Jupiter chop, like everybody chop. But then, I have all the details here for you today on Info Day. My name is Roland Amate. You're welcome. If you're watching for the first time, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think. Let me say big ups to Barrister on camera and Snow for hosting me in their co-studios. This is another exciting edition, and therefore, today's one is very interesting. So, of course, please share your views in the comment section. The comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think about what Magikal Settings is saying. So, according to Magikal Settings, he's a dancehall artist. And in an interview with DJ Slim on Hit FM, he was asked, of course, which artist do you look up to? Which artists are your inspiration as a young or fast-rising act? Which people do you look up to? And man was like, me dear, I just look up to some two people or some few people. And he mentioned Vybz Kartel, yes, the world boss. And he mentioned Spice, also in Jamaica. Now, after that, Slim was like, yeah, of course, these are international acts. So which one do you actually look up to, maybe, or take inspiration from locally or in Ghana? And Akwanko Bienanoa, this is what the guy said.
So who influenced you? Who influenced you into?
Let me say the artist Vybz Kartel, because most of the time I like to listen to Vybz Kartel and Spice also. Spice, the female dance artist. The Queen of Dance, man, me love Spice and me love Vybz Kartel too. Two of them bad for true. I the King and Queen of Dance straight. Yeah, man, straight. Yeah.
So on the international front, you can pick these two. Local front.
In Ghana?
Yeah.
I don't see any dance artists in Ghana. I don't see no dance artists over here. So the all of them full of mix up, you know. The only dance artists in Ghana is Magikal Settings. Come here, no artists, you know. I don't see no dance artists over here. So I choose tag this, you know. All of them original, them style never original. Them can't test me, I'm too phenomenal. And I'm here the number one inspiration, motivation, and unconventional lyricist.
Hey, bad man.
Me not see no lyricists who are bad like me. For true. I know like me I tell you now. The all of them original for true. You see, them can't style me, you know. Come here, the most authentic, you know, futuristic and exotic.
You're trying to say that there's no dancehall artist
because what they
Ghana.
are doing doesn't correspond with dancehall. When you check the key elements of dancehall music, and when you check what they are doing, they're rather indoctrinating and miseducating people about the genre. So I'm here to resuscitate and revivify and invigorate the genre, because they've already incapacitated it. So I will come and fix it up for you, you know, that. So they will know for pre-settings, come at the number one on the ratings. You understand me? I saw the thing set, you know, number one. Yeah, man. I don't know of any dance artists in Ghana.
Now that's a bold statement,
yeah,
though.
Like for real, in Africa, they're all focusing on Afrobeat. I don't see any dance artists aside Jamaica. In Africa, there's no dance artists. They all have the tag.
So I'm going to break it down. I'm going to start by mentioning a couple of dancehall artists that I know. And I'm starting from the trenches, man, them called Chameleon. You see?
No, I'm not read that man there, you know. I'm not read him. Chameleon, I'm not dancehall artist for me, car. Now if I'm tunes, I'm not dancehall.
Jupiter.
Them lyrically fenke. They all of them a pick me. No none of them fit you. None of them no bad like settings, you know. None of them no lyrical like Magikal. Come here, the number one, lyrically diabolical and clinical.
Episode.
Episode. Kivogari artists. Him just a mix up with B.I. like they are all soakings. Like they are not authentic.
Shatta Wale.
No. Shatta Wale.
Dancehall king.
How can a dancehall artist do a song and name it Killer Jimmy? Is it dancehall or dancehall? Like how are they blows and skirt? Me not read that style there, no man.
Stonebwoy.
No. Stonebwoy is never there. It was Afro dancehall or Rasta dancehall or T.I. or Pemin. Like me not read that style there. When you check their songs, their song titles don't even correspond with dancehall. Dancehall artists shouldn't have a song with title JJJ or Bafira, because Bafira is Hausa. Dancehall artists, you have to have a song like Bubble and Brace, Broken Wine, Banana Girl, me not joke. Yeah man, baby girl, cock up for me. Them something them you talk about. We don't want to mix up thing over here, so dancehall.
Yeah, keep it original.
Yeah, original, phenomenal, unconventional, number one, you know, transcontinental for you.
That is what is from Magikal Settings. When I was more interested in some of the views from the people when Kwame Dazi posted this video on his Facebook timeline. I mean, the kind of comments that were coming on this boy. Some people are saying, hey, now you are coming up and you want to talk down on people who have actually paved the way for you to even see this particular genre as attractive here in Ghana, for you to say, I can do it and get money. But then, some people are also saying, Charlie, I love his confidence. I like the way he speaks. He is very bold. He is able to speak through to power. So I went straight into the comment section to read. Let me read you some of the comments that came. This David Kingsley says, people can talk, oh. People can talk, oh. Kwame just dropped his song. First time hearing of this guy. And Solomon Legekonte says, deep guy. Kwesi Ernest says, the way things are going, Kwame, this is what will happen. The frustration of the new artists are too much. If you don't jump in like this, nobody will hear you. You see, he talked like this and we are all gathered here. LOL. Tomorrow morning, I'm sure Andy Dusty go interview him. Then boom. He's going. Congratulations, son. DJ Ashman says, this is the result of what we planted a few years ago. Let's enjoy the fruit. And Ebenezer Dazi also says, Kwame Dazi, I love his vibes though. I don't know much about the real patois, but he sounds a bit different from what I hear some Ghanaian artists speak. Although I can't say if it's real patois. What's his name? Want to check out his songs if he has any. And Kwejo Myopia says, Bra Kwame, when you know how to talk, it's good though. It's good, especially when you get mouth. When you know how to use words anyhow. And Psalm 55 says, Andy interviewed him before. Okay. Halifax and Sandro also is here to say, I can't tell why I like him, though I disagree with him. And Carl Richard says, Edion. Sydney Williams says, Ghana. He is right, though. Councillor Kwabena Ifriye says, I like this guy already. His confidence. Salute. Israel Gerard says, well noted. George Britton says, Kwame, don't worry. When he mounts the stage and perform his dancehall and nobody mind him, you go make some like the Kibo Gari they talk about. Hey, all the less I have is here says, hey, Sikapedio. Emmanuel Boate Jamfra says, confidence in Kwan 5,000 degrees Celsius. Nia Ayuku Mensa says he should do strictly dancehall and he will sing to his family and friends only and when he will understand why Sak started singing, why D Black and Kwekuti added singing to their rap, why Medical will say, I am too jollof for your rice. When the child sees Okoto eyes, he says it is skin. Ibrahim Bembaku says, Asembe Nkreni. And Jules Santana says, he is not hungry enough. If severe hunger steps in, he will lose all his patois he is speaking. This one says, it ends here. We've seen people come and go with same rants. Stanley AJ says, just have data in Ghana and you will forget about the hardship in the country. Kojo PJ is also says, dancehall and kasa there, it be spirit. Daniel Obinfianku says, man has lost his way. The guy looks as funny as a Jamaican claiming the best high-life musician in the Caribbean. I like him. If he didn't do what he did, you wouldn't have posted him. Who be the Kivo Garino? Hey! Na koi omwadi o. Obi a Stonebwoy say Odu outside, a Ghana for they say Ofi Jamaica. And yes, son. Let me continue. Mr. Synonyms, he got two to three words for every word. Kojon Ketia says, come and carry your brother away. This one says, he hates all camps. But all jokes aside, I like this guy. What's his handle? I want to follow. I need people like this to be giving me vim all the time. Emmanuel Boateng says, those of you quoting pride goes before a fall. No. What's up? Dancehall artists go hard on each other to prove a point. Now, Elom is also here. Elom is also, so because of what he said about the definition or the element in Patois, somebody came to say that perhaps he's right. In fact, when you are talking about elements in dancehall, Patois is one of them. That is when Elombini says, Bosu, Patois is not and has never been dancehall. Dancehall is based on production, composition, and is not limited to language. We have German, Surinamese, Indians, Spanish, English, Polish, African, Trinidadian, and all. Dancehallers across the world who are highly and internationally recognized and thriving. Same principles applies to reggae. One of the top-rated dancehall legends is an Indian, Apache Indian. We have the likes of Arboris, Alpha Blondie, Tiwoni, Daddy Yankee, Lucky Dube, Dynamic, etc., who are not Jamaicans and or do twin genre in multiple lingua presentations and are selling big. One of the biggest global sound system, Mighty Crown, are Asians. Before stop, they make some of these boys feel important when they know zero about the culture and business. Thing is, many of these youngers don't learn the rudiments of the culture. They are blinded by the hype and perpetuity which has taken over the creative meaning of what dancehall and reggae is. Since yesterday, I've been mute not to comment this until now. You are a senior man, so your comment made me respond, so don't fall for his swimes. On this note, I'll rest my case here. And that is what came from Elombini to wrap up on the views of this particular guy called Magikal Settings. Magikal Settings. For me, I like his vim. I like his vim not on this particular topic or not on this particular session because I totally agree with Elombini with what he's saying. Dancehall artist, yes, even though it is from Caribbean and Jamaica, it's not only limited to language and lingua. It's not only limited to language, but rather the other elements on how you are able to actually blend and infuse productions or the production composition of whatever it is. That is what I believe makes up a genre. So if in this case he would want to limit himself to language, of which his base market is in Ghana, don't forget, yet so many people cannot connect with the real patois, then you don't worry. Like somebody said, he's not hungry enough. So maybe let's wait. When the hunger sets in, and you'll be never catch on your kivo gario. That is when he will know ni chrome kasa. That is when he will learn how to mix his native language with whatever instrumentation that he gets. So he can probably break through. But some people would also say that, yes, Charlie, music is all about originality and what the artist feels like giving his fans. Maybe he has a core fan base that love what he does. What else? What can you do? But then, it is what it is. Share your views in the comment section. What you make of Magikal Settings assertion that there is no dancehall artist in Ghana. and your favorite or he poo-poo on them. Your favorite or he piss on them. Your favorite or he clear them, or calling some of them Jerry artists, Punky Joe artists, or Punky Joe dancer, Kivu Gary artists, and more. Share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think about Magikal Settings stuff. But hey, let me say big ups to Barrister again and Snow. And like I always say, if you want your photo shoot, your video shoot, your event coverage and all, just hit Max Snow World and they will sort you out straight up. And also don't forget that this show was brought to you by Ghana's #1 ride-hailing app. There's some good news on Shagzy that is coming, and I would entreat you to download the app now if you've not. If you're a driver and you're looking to making some cool cash, why not just sign up with just 20 Ghana cedis? You pay no commission, no service charge, and if you're a rider, your most safe, secure, and affordable ride on the market is Shagzy. My name is Roland Amate. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and also, of course, share this content with others so they can also enjoy. Until then, I'll meet you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot.
Asemene Giloto. Hey!
Aye.